Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nexus Insights. My name is Michael Ofoma, and this is our special report titled Months, Not Years: How AI is Rewriting the Rules of Cybersecurity. In June 2026, the intelligence agencies of five of the world's most powerful nations issued a warning that should have made headlines everywhere. The window between a vulnerability being discovered and it being exploited by attackers, a window that once measured in years, has now collapsed to months. Artificial intelligence did that, and the clock is still accelerating. For most of the internet age, cybersecurity operated on a relatively forgiving timeline. Attackers found vulnerability. Defenders had months, sometimes years, to patch them before those vulnerabilities were weaponized at scale. That buffer was never comfortable, but it was real, and the organizations learned to work within it. The buffer is now gone. The Five Eyes agencies, the Intelligence Alliance, spanning the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, warned in June 2026 that frontier AI is fundamentally compressing the cybersecurity timeline. The implication is that every organization, every government, and every critical system is now operating with far less reaction time than they had even 2 years ago. This isn't a distant threat, it is a current operating environment. To understand the threat clearly, it helps to separate what AI is actually doing from what it is not yet doing. AI has not so far created an army of fully autonomous hacker systems capable of reaching any target without human direction. What it has done is something more insidious. It has eliminated the bottlenecks that previously slowed attackers down. Reconnaissance, profiling its target organization, mapping its infrastructure, identifying weak points once required hours of skilled human labor. AI compresses that to minutes, writing convincing phishing emails tailored to specific individuals. Once required linguistic skill and contextual knowledge, AI now generates them at scale automatically. Academic benchmarks from 2026 showed frontier models producing working exploits for a meaningful share of real-world vulnerabilities, including systems with standard protections still active. The numbers are striking. A 2024 study shows that fully AI automated spam phishing emails achieved a 54% click rate, matching the performance of human experts while cutting the cost and time to near zero. Researchers estimated AI could increase phishing profitability by up to 50 times for large-scale operations. The pattern emerging from field reports is consistent. AI is not making every attacker elite overnight. It is removing the expertise barriers that once served as a natural filter. More attackers can now do more damage faster with less skill required. The progression from theory to practice has been rapid. In early 2024, Microsoft and OpenAI reported that state-backed actors from Iran, North Korea, Russia, and China were already using the generative AI for offensive cyber tasks, reconnaissance, scripting, translation, and influence operations. At that stage, the conclusion was measured. AI was increasing productivity and volume, not yet creating fundamentally new capabilities. By January 2025, Google's Threat Intelligence Group offered a more granular picture. Iranian actors were the heaviest users of AI tools for cyber operations. Chinese and North Korean groups were applying them to lateral movement research, privilege escalation, and evasion techniques. In July 2025, Okta reported that attackers were using AI tools to generate convincing fake login pages in approximately 30 seconds, a task that once took hours of careful design work. The organization that will navigate this era are not those with the most advanced AI. They are those that move fastest, patching vulnerabilities before they're exploited, rehearsing responses before crises arrive, and building AI capabilities that are not just powerful but accountable and governed. In cybersecurity, time has always been the ultimate resource. AI is depleting it faster than most organizations have prepared for. The question is not whether the timeline will keep compressing. It will. The question is whether defenders can reorganize quickly enough to stay inside it. For deeper geopolitical analysis and strategic intelligence on emerging global conflicts, visit Nexus Insights at nexusinsights.org. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.